four designers agree that Instagram is your biggest
By far.
digital media channel to distribute your products?
Yeah.
Okay.
And IGTV now is giving me kind of a stroke
Oh,
because I feel like I have to like do this.
Right.
That's like
video
one more
thing.
thing. Let's just add it to
Same.
the list. I'm like, no.
But I think IGTV is going to be big.
Yeah.
That's like my.
Yes.
And I think we all,
lot of work.
just to interject, I think all of us have all found that showing pictures of our kids, showing that, you know, your daughter wasn't letting you leave the house. I'll post a picture with the dog licking my face, but yet I'm wearing my new star necklace. And I've had professionals go, why are you showing a picture of the dog licking your face on Instagram? Don't you want to use a blogger? And I'm like, you know how many necklaces I've sold from this? People want to relate to real people.
And
they
don't
know
want
that
to
we're
a hard sale.
Exactly.
They want you to be yourself, and then they'll let you know, oh,
Yeah.
I like that necklace. Can
And it
you-
was truly a picture. I mean, I could have tried 100 times to get this necklace just right, you know, in if I were shooting it professionally. And it was just so candid. And I think people relate to real life.
I agree.
We're real people who have lives and families. And
I'll post like on the stories, I'll post like a picture of me with my mask, like my green mask on my face. And then you see my little necklace, and people will like, you know, comment, ooh, what mask are you wearing? Glam Glow. Oh, I love Glam Glow. And the necklace. Well, like, you just want to appear, and I mean, it's not like intentional. I am sincere, and that's who I am. But you never want to appear like you're selling all the time. You're just living your life. You happen to be wearing great jewelry, so you know, and it's cool to show that you're not always carrying a Chanel bag. Sometimes, you know, I'll carry a great bag and people will be like, where's that from? And I'll say, oh my God, I got it for like $3 at the market, you know, and blah, blah, blah. And people like that. People want to see the high and the low, the mix, the reality, real world.
Okay. So how do you four ladies balance the whole on your phone, mobile,
Very
posting,
hard.
digital
Big
life
challenge.
with your, you know, regular life?
still learning.
Yeah, it's very hard.
It's a work in progress.
I work from my phone. I hardly go on the computer anymore. I'm on my phone.
Same.
I have the kids, so I work a lot from the house.
Have
I'll work
everything
on-
labeled really well. You're like,
very
oh, I
hard.
need to post
We're
that
the same.
necklace
That's
as it goes
hard.
with that.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're the
well,
same
everything's
people, all
labeled
of
really
us.
well in Dropbox.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
That's like been a
How do you
game
organize
changer.
What is this?
How do you organize your images?
Yeah.
Because as jewelry designers, we all have lots of images that we need to organize to post and also for us to style.
So if you have all of them
Yeah.
labeled, it helps a lot. If you're like, okay, wait, that so and so just wore that, but where is that in Dropbox? Well, if it's labeled, you can download it and then put it right up on your social media.
I'm not that organized.
Yeah.
It helps.
Do you guys have any tools or tidbits that you'd
No.
like to share?
Very disorganized.
on
That would be like my top thing. is
I
As
use
far
my
as-
phone more. That's the feedback
the
that I
problem.
get from
Oh.
my staff.
All right,
Oh,
we'll
no,
go
I
down
Like
keep
you
to-
don't post enough.
And that's, you know, if you think about that,
Yes.
like organization is free. So, you know, it's a Tuesday night and, you know, you're binge watching something. It's really not that hard to sit there and label your images.
That's true.
You must be
Dawn,
organized.
Do you have any tidbits to share?
I'm kind of an organized mess. So I don't, as
You don't
far
wanna
as
see my office
that
desk,
goes.
On the flight on the way here, it was like a 5.5-hour flight. And I basically changed all my highlights. I had a lot of personal highlights on the top of the Instagram page, and it was all like trips and, you know, whatever, trunk shows. So I switched it all. Now I have celebrities, like spotted celebrities, spotted bloggers.
That's a great idea.
And I did one for hoops. I'm going to start doing it little by little, very little by little, because I want to do like summer layers, blah, 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 anklets. So I started doing that. So that's kind of like an organized, and then you can really shop from the highlights. So the highlights feed from the stories.
Right.
So
right.
I had all these pictures yesterday, like within like the last 24 hours of celebrities. It looked like my stories was all celebrities. But what it really was so I could transfer them to highlights, tag them in the highlights, so now they're permanently on my Instagram.
It's a
so
good way to
that's,
save your stories.
by the way, that's
Yeah.
it's a great tool. I don't know if you guys are
Yeah.
using it, but I
No,
highly
uh-uh.
recommend it. Look at my Instagram.
Okay.
On
Yeah, I'm
top
going
it says
to.
highlights, and you can shop from my highlights.
Oh, I haven't.
And I
done
noticed
that.
that a lot of people shop like
I've just started
pieces
to
that are
use
a little
highlights
bit
more.
older that celebrities have worn
You
that I
should do
just
that.
posted them again because I was trying to get
So smart.
and people
Like if you do
bought them
celebrity
yesterday.
and then do
I
layers.
did celebrity, I
and
did
do
influencers,
hoops.
I did hoops, exactly.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I love
we have
that.
all of our categories, and then we have like the same thing: layers, statement earrings. Like
But I just did that, guess, yeah, like on the flight.
Yeah.
Here.
Gina,
I don't
do
even
you
know
have
how to do
anything
it.
else?
Yeah. I guess.
Were you asking me?
Yeah, like any organizational tidbits or
I'm like
tricks that you like to
not
share.
organized at all. So I love Instagram stories because they're quick and they're easy and you can just like swipe the filters and get it up there. We use an app called Canva. I don't know if you guys use
Oh,
that.
no,
It's
what's
like a
that?
really easy kind of fun way to like mix pictures and put filters and make things look cool and add emojis and add
Okay.
words. It's called Canva.
Cool.
So we use that to try and spruce up our feed a little bit. My big thing is I just like posting on the stories because I like that spontaneity of
It'll
it.
plus edit it.
The feed, to be 100% honest, we plan our feed out like a month in advance. It's done. It's on a board. Like, this is what's happening.
You are
If things
organized.
come up,
Yeah.
then we obviously we find out it's national support your sister day or whatever. Those things we will do. But so we really use stories for to record our life. Like when funny
That
things
makes
happen
more
in the office, we record it, whatever. But the feed is much more calculated, I would say, for us.
I started with influencers a while back. The big ones, Man Repeller, We Wore What, Something Navy, like the Chiara Ferragni. And they all wore my pieces and I never paid them. And they wore them and we sold a lot and it was great. And they still, I tagged, Ami Song of Style. I tagged her yesterday because I was putting all the older pictures and she commented, I love your stuff, I need more, which was amazing to me because I'll send her more stuff. But my conflict is I don't like paying the influencers.
Yeah.
And now these big, so I'm working now with smaller influencers and it's going great. And I still We wore something maybe 6 months ago. They'll wear my stuff. It's a little bit more difficult to reach them. They got really, really big, the big ones, and they want a lot of money. And I just don't want to pay $5,000 for a post.
And sometimes I don't understand why they don't tag you. For
And
me,
I don't- yes.
I have one in particular who we've worked with her a lot, and she'll be wearing a huge statement necklace, and she just won't tag me.
Yeah.
Why?
You know what we do when
Why
that
not?
happens? It's so annoying.
Does it want to throw me
You
a
know what's
tag?
so because
Come
I've had that
on.
happen with some influencers.
It's front and center on your picture.
I
Tag
have
the
an
damn
employee,
necklace.
I'll
Your
have an
followers wanna
intern.
know.
I literally have interns. When I've had that's happened, and there's been thousands of comments, and maybe 100 people asking where's that necklace from? Where's that? So I have an intern in my office literally respond to every question. The necklace is Jennifer Zeuner. The necklace is Jennifer Zeuner.
Yeah, I was going to make a suggestion that if you can get someone to actually post it on some sort of fashion blog, you can go and make sure you get the credit for
Right,
it that
yeah.
way, which is what which
That's
is
what we try to do.
annoying.
We do the mess. We reply to people's messages because.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's my problem with influencers too. Is
Yeah.
we're so generous. We give them so much. So many of them are so amazing, but it just has turned into this thing a little bit where there's this expectation that well, I'm going to Mexico and I'm bringing a bunch of different brands, and do you want to participate? And then you're like, yes, I'll totally participate. I'll send you all the jewelry. Well, it's also going to be $4,000.
And I think it's gonna hurt them in the end.
Exactly.
Is it
Yeah, I'd
crazy
like
for
to
me to think that? Because now
Yeah,
I
I
think
think that.
legally you need to write that it's
You're
paid,
sponsored.
that
Yeah.
this is an ad. So basically, I think it's going to end up hurting them because what people like is that sincere endorsement.
True.
Well, that's why we've gone to
Yeah,
micro
I agree.
influencers because they are genuine and they really most of them reach out to us. They have 50,000 or less followers, or we have some with a little bit more than that, but they reach out to us I love Jules Smith. I want your jewelry. I'll wear it. I'll tag it. I'll share it with my friends. And so we don't really deal with the big influencers unless they ask us.
We
We don't do any outreach to big people.
one of the Kardashians wore one of our necklaces. I guess they are influencers,
Yeah.
Of eye it's like a triangle, like an angular eye. She wore it a lot, and we asked through my PR agency how much would it be to tag it. If I recall correctly, it was $100,000
Stop.
for Kylie Jenner to tag my necklace.
Crazy.
So that's the part that is annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
mean, that it's,
monetization of that whole
right?
world
And
is
the fact that
difficult.
eventually it's not going
Right.
to be a sincere,
Yes.
Exactly.
Well,
a
It's gonna
sincere
turn into the same
endorsement. And when
thing,
everything
yeah.
says ad, I think they're going to have to go back
Right.
to wearing stuff. I think Man Repeller Leandra, who I worked a lot with, I think she's really good. She's very selective. Like, even though it's paid for, she will not work with a brand that she doesn't love. But people don't know that. People want to think that, she went out and bought it and loved it,
Right.
so I want to buy it also. Not she was paid $10,000 to post it. I want to wear it. No.
So Dawn, what's your experience?
Yeah, I mean,
with
that being
influencers?
said, through Jen, we have similar experiences. I mean, we had one of the bachelorettes where our jewelry, and we were screening the episode 1,000 times, and she was one of the more popular ones. And she wore our pieces. Her friend, her best friend, who is very well known, had it loud and clear right there on her Instagram. I think I was sharing with you, Cassidy. No tag. No tag. We're like, really? Like, this is not very nice. Could you just tag the brand, please, kindly? I also, for me, I'm very passionate about what I do, and for paid endorsers, I have such a huge issue because, they're getting paid for it. Are they passionate about the product? How is it going to be worn? Where is it going to be worn? I want our customers who love our brand to be able to relate to the piece. So, all the dots need to be connected there. So,
We call it legacy loyalty at my office.
yeah.
Because we pay people,
So-
and then like a month later, they've forgotten that we paid them, and we're like, "Where's the legacy loyalty?"
Yeah.
Like